You have a splash. What?
I have another splash. Where's my cupcake?
Right here. It ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna run in and get Parker. While I do that, I'll let you have your cupcake. I'll give you a white too in case you get stuff on your hands. A white, in case you get frosting on you.
Like. How do you flip? How do you get a whooping?
Huh?
How do you get a whooping? How do you get a whooping?
I don't know. Who said that?
My dad?
Oh.
I do this to what?
Okay, hold on.
I got another one. I got another one, Mom. I got another one. I got another one.
Okay.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Natalia.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Erin. Hi, everyone. Hi, Karina.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Alicia. Hi, Susan. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Natalia.
Hi, Galina. Is Debbie here?
Hi.
Hi, Debbie.
How you doing, Natalia?
I'm very good. Welcome to our call.
Thank you.
Too bad we not see you.
I
Next
know,
time.
right?
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Natalia.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Julie. I got to put my phone down because I have to order something on another website and I'm going to be listening.
Okay.
Hi, Teresa. Oh, look at this. What's this? Hi, Noel.
Well,
Hello. How's everybody doing? Hi, Francesca. Say hi.
Hey.
Hi guys, I can hear you. This is Galina.
Hi, Galina.
Galina.
Asha, Noel, Julie.
Hi, Allison.
Wow.
Hi.
There.
Hi, Janet.
Hi. All the
Hello, hello.
faces, look at the smiling faces.
Good to see everybody.
Awesome.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike and Bonnie.
You guys have a good time or what?
Oh my God. Awesome time. I'm still trying to keep this, keep longer. All this emotion and fun and everything we had. It was really awesome.
We were excited from just looking at your posts.
Yeah, it was so many pictures. We tried to keep keep a little bit, not spamming everything.
Amazing.
Welcome back, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Kelly.
Uh-oh.
So it's 8 o'clock. We wait for a few more minutes. Is Marina on the phone? Oh, on the call? I don't see Marina.
Allison, are you home?
So we can start, and once a month we have a recognition call in beginning of the month, and really recognize people who achieve a different promotion. And it's always awesome to get some bonuses and also have some fun and achieve promotion and moving from one goal to another goal. And the first promotion, it's direct distributor or healthy living plan. I will introduce from my team, and Noel will be introducing Heather team. And I was introduce myself first. I'm Natalia Irving, Senior Sales Coordinator with Juice Plus Company. And first our promotion is we have Nicholas Texter. He achieved a healthy living plan in 30 days. Marina, you here? No. So he achieved it in 30 days, and he will get 6% commission level and will get $100 bonus. I just quick tell a little bit about Nicholas. So he was a science teacher, became a businessman, and he has his own store in Kennebunkport and in Kennebunk. And he was so excited to put a tower garden in his store, and his family also get some fruits and vegetables and product for them. So that's how he achieves the HLP. So he's super excited to move forward and move to the next promotion. So, and next one level is it's a virtual franchise and 2,000 plus. So virtual franchisee and 2,000 plus get 14% commission level. You do the same work, same thing, but you get 14% commission level. You get free conference ticket, and you'll get $300 bonus. Pretty exciting, right? So we have a Debbie with him. She achieved this promotion last month, and I want her sponsor, Sharon Little, introduce her. Sharon, can you
Hello.
introduce Debbie?
Yeah, let me switch back to that page. Hello.
Hi.
So
Hi.
Debbie is in Maine. She's part of our team here, and we met her at an event that Natalia and I were doing, and she really liked the product right off, and she's had tremendous success. She's actually lost track of how much weight she's lost, but probably over 25 pounds, and she's religious with her steaks and capsules and everything, and she's really doing very well. Now she's starting to move her business forward also. So congratulations, Debbie.
Thank you.
Debbie, can you share your story, a little bit, your product story and how you achieve your VF, fast track to VF?
Yeah, when I first started it, I started taking the capsules every day, and I could feel more energy and everything. And I said, I don't even care if I have my coffee. And I said to Natalia, I said, I don't understand it. I'm getting all this extra energy, and I'm not doing anything different. She says, Deb, it's your capsules. It's your fruits and vegetables in the capsule. I'm like, oh, my goodness. I got to tell everybody about this, It was just awesome. And so from there, I started telling everybody, from just the way I felt to the way they could feel just by doing the same thing. And I've had quite a few shows. Natalia's been, to a few of my shows recently that I had picked up. I went to some she's had, worked with Sharon, everybody's so sweet and so lovable. I just love telling everybody so much about Juice Plus and the Tower Garden and the way I feel and the way they can feel and getting my grandkids onto it. You know, they just love it. And, oh, my legs, back when I was 18, they started swelling. I've had pains to beat the band. They couldn't figure it out, but since I've been on Juice Plus, I've had less pain in my legs. I've been able to bend down, which before, back when I used to do that, I used to sit on the ground. Now I can bend down and stay that way for a little while without the pain. They're so bad, it just hurts. And it's all thanks to Juice Plus, and I am so thankful that I caught up with Natalia and Sharon, and I started taking it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Debbie. I know you've been so consistent and you've been sharing with everyone. Your transformation was amazing. And I know your grandkids, you got 2 tower gardens. One you got for yourself, another one for shows. And you're so determined. And I know your goal was to never travel. And your goal was to go to where? Tampa?
Yeah, I'm going to be going to Tampa, and I'm so excited.
Yep, yeah, so super. So exciting. She get a bonus and get free conference tickets. So super. Congratulations, Debbie. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Noelle, do you want to introduce another Achievers?
Yes. So on Heather Cook's team, I don't think either of them are on, but Kate Doobie, I think is how you pronounce it. She fast-tracked to the VF position, which means she did her 2,000 points in 60 days or less and brought on at least 1 new team member. And that new team member was Kate Politano. So Kate Politano did her HLP and will now start receiving 6% commission and a $100 bonus. And Kate Doobie will receive the 14% commission and a $300 bonus. And her sponsor is Melissa LeBlanc, who will also receive a $300 bonus. So this is all on Heather Cook's team. So it's pretty exciting how the team just builds and duplicates and how everybody's, bonuses and helps each other earn more money. So it's exciting. So we wanted to share so Natalia and I were at Q School these past few days, and we wanted to share our takeaways. And before we talk about that, we should probably explain what Q School is. The company runs a corporate sponsored Q School, meaning that they pay your way to go down to the home office in Tennessee and receive training when you become a Q. And that's when you become a qualified national marketing director. It's the 1 level down from national marketing director. So it's pretty high up in the leadership positions. And they do some additional leadership training to help Qs get to NMD. But our team leader, Cheryl Cortese, and her sponsor, Jeff Roberti, who's the top earner in the company, started their Q School 18 years ago. And the company actually followed them and started the company-sponsored Q School sometime after that. So Cheryl and Jeff actually have been running this school for 18 years, and it is at a hotel close by the home office. And it's the same idea of leadership training for, in this case, senior sales coordinators and above who are working towards NMD. So it's a way to help them get to the next level, to learn more leadership skills and really a whole lot of things, including a chance to tour the home office, to see all of the corporate staff and talk to them, to really get a better sense of what happens at the home office. Some of those corporate people came and trained us, and Cheryl and Jeff also trained us. There was an alumni trainer who whose name is Sylvia, and I'm not going to remember how to pronounce her last name, but she became an NMD. Now I'm going to forget, was it in the fall or the spring?
In the spring.
Okay. The conferences start to mix together. She crossed the stage, and she was in Q school last summer and became
senior sales coordinator.
She was only a senior sales coordinator. That's, in fact, she was in the same situation that I'm in, where I'm close to senior sales coordinator, but I'm not quite there yet. And so Cheryl made an exception to invite Sylvia to Q school last summer, and she did the same thing with me and a few others this summer. And I felt so honored and privileged to be there. But at any rate, Sylvia was in that same position a year ago, and then over the winter became NMD, and was able to go through Q school again this summer and help us by sharing her story and her tips and strategies. And Lacey Daunt was also a guest speaker who just became an NMD in record time. She hit NMD in 7 or 8 months, but then the new rules around that is that she had to hold that volume. She had to maintain that volume for 3 months in order to be officially promoted to NMD. And so in 11 months, which is still record time, she made NMD. So last summer was when Lacey actually joined the business. She was a dealer in August of 2017 and didn't know what Q school was. And this year she was there to experience it as an NMD for the first time. So that was pretty inspiring. She shared her story and her tips and strategies as well. So Natalia and I really just there was so much that it's impossible to duplicate what we learned, but we want to share our highlights. So Natalia, do you want to start?
Sure. Just wanted to share my takeaway. And number one, I think you girls, everyone need to be there. It's so awesome. It's 3-day, very, very intense training, but same time, we had a really beautiful dinner at the Ron Watkins. He's a senior vice president of the company, at his house, beautiful, gorgeous house, and there was a swimming pool and band, and it was really awesome. So, and train from the top of, not only top of our company, but almost top of the world in our industry. This was really impressive, and had one-on-one session with them, like just coaching for 20 minutes and asking any question you have in your business and any concern. This is really amazing. So my takeaway, number one, is think big. It is possible. Sometimes we're thinking, oh my God, she's younger, she knows social media better. It's possible. It's really possible, and you see so many people doing it. It's possible. We just need to kind of get the focus and start do all this activity, and massive activity. That's how they achieve. The second takeaway, positive mindset. It's a 90% mindset and 10% technique. If you try to work hard and you're working, but your mindset not there, it's really will not move. People feel your energy, people feel you, are you positive or negative, and people feel all this. 90% it's a mindset. And all these two ladies who made NMD so quick, I was with Sylvia last year, and we were like sharing, and they all about work ethic. Start your day early and really take business as a business. Not it's like as a hobby. Sometime if you work sometime, you get paid sometime, paid as a sometime. So they start your day early, You know, everyone have a different schedule. That's okay. But like Sylvia was sharing, she has a full-time job and she wants to achieve an MD, and she get up at 4:30 in the morning and start her business before, like, you know, actually she was in New York and working with her Italian team, building her Italian team. So she totally living in New York. She built her Italian team totally on social media. So she wake up at 4:30 and start to do some different activity and social media activity for them and communicate with them. So lead work ethic, very important. So lead by example. You know, sometimes we work with a team, but the team, you know, want to see you and see what you do and lead by example. Work smarter, not harder. They both use social media, but same time, if it's really not your thing, just do what you're good at, or what is really your superpower. Some people has a very good with people. They are really easy to communicate with people. Use your superpower. Don't try to push yourself what you really very struggle with. You will be spending so much time and you know, effort, but you kind of losing your power and try to find another one. Use your power, and so I think for me, I really would like to get more, you know, get invest, I mean, my time a little bit more in social media and Instagram, and you know, so much fun. Work smarter, not harder. Compound effect. We all read the book of Compound Effect, and all this little different activity give you all this little activity give you a compound effect. It doesn't mean when you want to get physically better, when you start exercising, you cannot be fit in the 1 week. You need to do all this little activity, and in 1 month, maybe you see the difference. Same in our business too. It just work as a compound effect. And it's a really great book to read, Compound Effect, or listening on, you know, audio listening. Use a system that works for you. So the system is very important. And sometimes you have all these contacts and they everywhere. Sometimes I have lots of business cards and they everywhere. Find the system what's work for you so you don't lose these contacts. Follow up with them. And you know, really, we have a different system. Money-making activities, like Jeff Roberti mentioned, are really amazing in closing. What he said, that conference, it's a money-making activity, paying activity. So are you investing, are you thinking you're spending money, or you investing money in yourself, in your business? So the conference in Tampa in October 18-20, and we are build our business to the conference. So start momentum right now and build the business to the conference. And the conference, it's really what he said, it's not negotiable. It's amazing, where you see an emotion and information and the relationship. It's amazing. So 50% work time with your team and 50% building your team. So when your team get bigger, sometimes people start to spending 50 more, like all the time working with your team and stop building. But Tanya share the business plan, but you need to go wide. So you always need to find new people, and so you don't leave your money on the table. She shows some really awesome example how people just missing a couple people and they live in $5,000 in the month, and you know, kind of really, really awesome. And what else at the end, I was just want to say, we made lots of amazing friends, people from all over United States, and they are same positive, mission driven. They all want to move forward. And it was lots of awesome friends with like sideline buddies. I was so excited. It was a challenge for me to go because my husband doesn't go through the challenging time, and but I really want to go, and I was so grateful I can make it. And yeah, so Noelle.
So I just want to say, first and foremost, that what I felt from this experience was the love and support from our company and from our community. And I felt it in a much bigger way than I've ever felt it. I really got it that I'm not alone. I have all of this support and love from the top down, from Jay Martin all the way down. And they love us no matter where we are in the business, no matter how much we contribute to the business, no matter how much we share. It's truly authentic. And there was something about being there and seeing the brick and mortar of the home office to make it really real, to make it really concrete, to help me realize, like, this is absolutely real and I can do this. And I can do it for a lot of different reasons, but to feel that love and support is just huge for me. So it dawned on me during Q School that we're not just on a mission to inspire healthy living, but we're on a mission to spread that love and that light around the world. And so if you think of Juice Plus capsules and our products as being made with love, the vibration is even higher than it would be just in the material products themselves, because that's so powerful from a vibrational standpoint. So it was just, I had like a very moving experience. I had a big healing from it. When I sat down to meditate this morning, I just burst into tears because it was like, this is really real, and it just, I don't know. I'm just so moved. It's hard to express in words just how big it is and how this is so much bigger than us. And I'm just so honored and grateful to be a part of it. So there was so much to share, but I want to start with Karen Jones because once again, she just hits the nail on the head for me. And she just does it with such humor. So she did a talk called Maximizing Your Psychological Edge. And she said, you have to understand what you have here. You have a huge opportunity to make a monumental impact on the world with our products and with our business. Take responsibility for yourself. How do you behave when you're feeling low, and don't let yourself go there? Lacey Daunt talked about when she's feeling low or frustrated or whatever it might be, disappointed, she had to step away and go meditate or do yoga or walk on the beach and just change her physicality, change her, change her view, just move and get a different perspective and stop what she was doing to reset herself. So find those things that help you reset and come back into a positive space. Cheryl talked about one of the basic skills that we have to establish in this business is the ability to stay positive, because there's so much out there telling us not to stay positive. We're going to get a lot of no's. We're going to get a lot of resistance from people because we're representing change and people don't necessarily want to change. Karen Jones said, grow your tolerance for discomfort. Stretch your ability to handle discomfort at that moment. You care more about them than you do about your own feelings.
Oh, can you say that again?
Yep, grow your tolerance for discomfort. Stretch your ability to handle that discomfort at that moment. Because in that moment, you care more about them than you do about your own feelings.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. I didn't say it. It was Karen. I can't take credit. She said she's probably going to get into trouble for this, but the Roberti Cortese Q School is the best training of any team in our company, in our business, in our community. It's the best training of any team to help you where you want to go, get where you want to go, that you will ever get. It equals a formula for success. So for her to say that is a big deal because, you know, it shows like a loyalty or a favoritism that she's probably not supposed to show. And she said it's a formula that is put together for you. It's very strategic. She said they don't just, you know, haphazardly put this training together. Everything is thought out methodically and carefully. And you could just tell. I mean, it was when I sort of let it all sink in yesterday, it was like I realized the mastermind planning that had gone into it. And then finally she said, everything changes with a decision in a defining moment. So what's holding you back or takes you to the next level? What could you change about yourself? And then she went into counter-intentional behavior, self-defeating beliefs, and feeling unworthy are all things that get in the way of our business. So in terms of counter-intentional behaviors, do you sit down to work on your business and then decide that you have to dust and clean and organize your office instead? I know I don't do that, but I might go into the kitchen or into the refrigerator to get something to eat to distract myself. And then self-defeating beliefs like maybe you're not good enough, not smart enough, not attractive enough. So pay attention to these things, feelings of unworthiness, especially around money and abundance. You know, these are important things to be paying attention to and working on. And again, people, when they're telling you no, they're telling you, I don't want to change. And you're the agent of change. People, especially family, are security-based and we are freedom-based. So we're doing something that's really out of the box, and every day that we go out and talk to people, we're being brave. And that's why she put together the Brave Leaders program, because it really is about being brave every day. Cheryl Cortese is like, I don't even know. She is so amazing to me. She's so elegant. She's so compassionate. She has such a huge heart. She's so intelligent. She's so articulate. I had the privilege, I got to sit with her Saturday night. Paolo Teixeira, the CEO of our company, who also came to talk to us, invited us Saturday night after everything was over. He had some tickets that were available for a Boys and Girls Club fundraiser. And we got to go to this event and eat and have a free glass of wine and just enjoy kind of kicking back a little bit and hanging out and seeing what that was all about. And he was just so happy to have us there. But it was about a half an hour ride there. And so there were like 10 of us in a van. And I got to sit right next to Cheryl and talk to her for 30 minutes. And she told me, I just kept asking her questions about Hurricane Katrina because her house was affected by that. And her story was absolutely amazing. Just knock your socks off. So anyway, she had so many takeaways or so many amazing things to say, but as Natalia said, she's always talking about building wide and duplicating, building wide and duplicating, building wide and duplicating. So because we can go wide to infinity in this business, that is a huge key to your fortune. She always thought of her check, especially in the beginning, in $5,000 increments. So she would say to herself, she would imagine her check, her very first check at $5,000 until she got to $5,000. And then when it was there, she would picture it $5,000 more than that. And then when it was there, she would picture it $5,000 more than that. I thought that was great, just from an intention setting, whether you want to pick, $500 or, $20, whatever your increment is, just keep picturing your check as if it were that much more than it actually is. She said it's important to protect your spirit. Shut off the media and the news. Create your reality of positivity, love, and light. I mean, that's my interpretation of it. But if you are hearing negative messages, that's going to impact you and it's going to impact your business. But if you are surrounding yourself and always working on staying in a positive space and surrounding yourself with positivity, then that's going to impact you and your business in a positive way. Jeff Roberti said, abundance comes to you when you want it for others. And then they both said things like, see others in their potential and they will live up to that potential. They will do what they think is normal. So Cheryl says to a new rep, she says, your first goal is sales coordinator. The first step to get to that goal is VF. She doesn't even talk about HLP. She just goes right to sales coordinator. And so they think that that's normal. And so they do it. It's as simple as that. So she thinks big. And I think she really teaches us to think big. She said there was a study done that says people in our profession are the least manipulative when they're successful, because they simply don't have time to be manipulative. So for those of you who get worried that you're trying to sell people and that you're worried about being offensive or manipulative, if you're out there talking to as many people as possible every day, you don't have time for that. And if you're coming from your heart, you're not going to be manipulative anyway. But reality is you just don't have time to be manipulative. Whatever stops us in Juice Plus stops us in life. I think that was a Karen Jones quote. So whatever is stopping you in your business is also stopping you in your life. So what are those barriers? Your business is going to mirror your life. Paolo had a fascinating thing he shared, again, from a study in terms of the network marketing business. 10 to 20 hours is kind of the range of time where people are the most successful in network marketing. That's 10 to 20 hours a week. If they do less than that, they're not as successful. Now, does that mean we don't care about you if you're doing less than 10 hours, or that's bad if you're doing less than 10 hours? No, it just means it's just a good gauge for you to look at. If you want to be more successful and you're frustrated about where you are, how many hours are you putting in? And he said the sweet spot is like 12 to 15 hours a week. So I thought that was fascinating. There was a really significant difference between less than 10 and more than 10 a week. One of the things I really wanted to come away with is I wanted to pick the millennials' brains on social media. How do I meet new people on social media? Because I spend a lot of time networking and having coffee dates, and that's great. And that's a strength of mine, and I'm good at that. But I can only do so many of those a week, and it's tiring, right? And I can't talk to the volume of people I want to move faster doing it that way. So I'm still going to have my coffee dates, but I want to be able to figure out how to meet people on social media. And so I asked Lacey Daunt, and I asked Sylvia, and I asked Cheryl's nephew, what's his name? Josh Duhan was there. And I asked him, he was on the bus with me, and I drilled him as well. And the main thing is when you're looking at strangers, like on Instagram especially, because that's where you're going to see people that you don't know, like and comment on their posts. And it has to be real. You can't just fake like and comment. It has to be authentic. And that's how you start building a relationship. When it feels like you're ready to direct message them, it's not about Juice Plus. It's how much you loved a post that they put up and why, and that you want to learn more about them. So you make it about them. So you're not, you're not being fake. It has to be authentic because people will see right through that. But if you direct message somebody, it's why you liked their post and wanting to learn more about them. And eventually, you'll have this conversation going, ideally, and there'll be this organic opening up because you'll want to know what they're all about and what they do, and then hopefully they'll want to know about you. And I think that's all we have time for because we need to get on that other call. But the home office was amazing. They have a park outdoors. They have a gym for employees and their families. There are no titles on the outside the doors to the offices. Like it just says J. Martin, doesn't say anything else. All of that was intentional. It's just a very peaceful place to be. And J. Martin, after the tour of the building, he came and spoke to us for a little bit in the break room. And then he and Elton DuBose, who's like one of the founding fathers, if you will, of the company way back. And it's what the Elton Awards are named after. He's got to be in his, 80s or 90s. He and Jay used to be in an a cappella group, and or a barbershop quartet or something, and they sang for us 2 songs. Mm-hmm. And then at the party Friday night, Jay closed it out. There was a live band there, and he closed it out by singing Johnny Cash's Walk the Line for us. So, where else would you go and the president of the company, serenades you twice?
That's awesome.
So it's just from the top down, there is this amazing heart and love and support for us. And so I want you to all know that. And I want you to make it a goal to get to Q School next summer because you just need to feel that love like we did. And it was like going on a retreat, truly. And the friends that we made, I have all of these new sideline friends, and including our roommate, Leah, who lives out in San Francisco. And these people have incredible stories. They're incredibly inspiring. We're all learning from each other. And again, it's just tons of heart and love and community. And I could go on, but we should get on the next call.
It's a lot to share, yes.
Yeah.
And I just want to mention the couple events what we have coming up in September. September 6th, we have J. Martin coming to New Brunswick, Fredericton. And this is super exciting too. Mike and Bonnie will be hosting this event, and I don't know if you guys from New Hampshire, Maine want to go. We will be always welcome, and like to see, I know, some Canadian new team members, and it will be also New Hampshire Regional in September 21st and 22nd with Dr. Sears, Karen Jones, and other speakers. So just keep this in the mind. Awesome events coming up. And if you who want to talk to very close to J. Martin, yeah, that's awesome.
Thanks, Natalia. I'm just going to give the phone number for the Monday night call, which is happening in 5 minutes. The guest speaker is a dentist. She just reached NMD this past spring. The number is 641-715-3580. And the code is 505064#.
And congratulations everyone who achieved promotions.
Yes, congratulations to everybody. Thanks everybody for being on.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
You bet.
Good night.
Bye, Deb.
Bye.
Good night, Francesca.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Natalia and Noel. It was wonderful.
It was
Thank
awesome.
Thank you.
Good night.
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 Bye, Julie.
Night, Sharon.
Good night.
Good night.